Hey guys, it's Sandy, and today I have a Sweetie nail supply haul and an Amazon haul. I bought just a few things on Amazon, so I thought instead of making a separate Amazon video, I would just kind of them together. I am gonna start with the stuff I got from Amazon because, like I said, it's not very much. So the first thing I got was some of these rings. These are the swatch rings I use when I swatch nail polishes. Before they go on like my rack or before I put them away and everything, they get swatched on these, the little rings, because then they just go on the bottles. I'm only showing one bag, but I did buy 4 because these are 50 count bags. I bought 200. And they're only about, I think they're like $7.99. So, or they're 7 something. They're almost $8. So that's not bad. I got some of these. These are just double-sided round sticky things. I got these to stick like the swatch gems onto like the swatch cards for like my Korean gel polishes, slash because some of these are super big, like these ones are like really big. I thought maybe I could take them, maybe cut them in half and use them to hold nails on my little nail stand instead of using like the blue sticky tack, because I really don't like that. So I'm gonna try that out too for the big ones, like cut them in half and stuff. Kind of wish, well, now I know I need to get all just the smaller size for like the things, but like, I mean, got a decent amount of that, and I got the medium sized ones and I got the big ones. So yeah, I got some of those. And then last but not least, from Amazon, I got some nail glue tab things. Here is like the instructions on like how to like remove them. And this is, there's 600 of them in here. 600 piece sticky tabs. There's 40 sheets of sticky tabs in here. So, and this was like $5. I don't remember how much this is, probably around the same amount. So, but that's pretty cool. I got this because like I do want to like, there's some like nail designs I want to do that would be easier to do if I had them like on a stand. Would definitely be easier to do them, like I said, on a stand. And then just like sticky tab them on instead of trying to do them like on my like this, especially with my other hand, you know what I mean? So I thought these would be cool to invest in. All right, that's everything I got on Amazon. So now everything else is from Sweetie, and I'm super excited. I will, if I can remember how much the stuff cost, I will like tell you how much it costs. There are no sets or anything in this. This is just all like singleton stuff. So first off, I got these. These are the Easy Gel Wipes from Jello. You get like 550 of these, and these are only $10. So these are like the lint-free nail wipes. I know I got some a while ago from, I think it was Temu, and they're purple, and they are awful. Like, they suck so hard. They're supposedly lint-free, but like if you use them at all, they like shed purple thing. Like they shed the purple, and it's like not cool. So I thought these would be fun to try, and these were like pretty cheap, and you get a crap ton of them. So I also got this pin. I can't remember who I bought this from. Does it say on the pin? I don't know. I bought this pin from Sweetie Nail Supply. This was on sale. It was only $3. It's a micro pin for like nail art. Like, look how thin that tip is. So it's for like drawing art on nails. I'm not a big like I don't draw very well, but I figured like, you know, little swoops, little swirlies or something like that I could do with this, and that would be cool. Kind of going with the pen, I got this matte top coat from May Mode, and this is the one that's specifically for art. This is not like a matte top coat. This is what you put on your nails in preparation for something like this, or colored pencils and stuff like that. And I want to say this was $15. So I thought this would be cool, and that's also why I got the pen. So yeah, I thought that was neat. And then just so you guys can see like what it looks like. It's pretty thick. Then I also got these. These are both from D-Gel, and it's the Signature Bonder and their Signature Prep. So I got these. These were $15 each, and these are not like a gel product. They air dry, if I remember correctly. These are air dry, and again from the brand D-Gel. Basically, I guess you do all your like filing and everything, and then you put on the prep, and that like dehydrates, I guess. And then you take the bonder, and it says to put the bonder like just around like the edges of your nail, like you just go around like the border, because if you do the entirety of the nail, apparently it'll just never ever come off. So there's that. So I got them both to try out. I haven't tried them out yet, but next set of nails I do, I'm going to try these out. I'm also going to try those with the Jello Peel Off Base Coat, because as I've said in like previous videos, the Jello Peel Off Base Coat pops off really easy for me. Like, they don't last for me at all. Like, they come off really easy, but that's the problem, because like I want to be able to have them on until I want to take them off, you know what I mean? So if I add this to it, then that should keep, you know, they should stick on better, I guess, in theory. So I'm hoping that that works out. I did grab another top coat. If you guys remember, in my last Sweetie Nail Supply video, I had picked up the Doi clear top coat, like the top coat, and from this one I got the Yogo Mayo, the zombie top. I've heard lots of good stuff about the zombie top, so there's that. It's pretty thick, but not like super thick. So I figured you never really have too many top coats, so I wanted to get another one. Speaking of Doi, I got these two like glitter gels. This one is called Twinkle. And this one is called Dress. That one's more of a flaky. They're both of them are very pretty. And then I just got myself a couple single nail polishes. These are all from Divock, and they are all from the Once Upon a Summer Season 1 collection. Because like I was looking at all of Divock's stuff. I really do like the Divock brand right now. And I was looking at like all their polishes and stuff, all of their like sets, and I really like the Once Upon a Summer like as a whole, but there's 10 polishes in that collection, and I only really liked about 5 or 6 of them, so I was like, well, I'll just get a couple. Like, I'm not gonna buy the whole collection and not like 4 or 5 of the polishes, right? So I just grabbed 3. So first off, I grabbed this one. And this one is DG12, but it's also called Sun Flash or Sunspot or something along those lines. They all have names along with the numbers, but the names are not on the bottles at all. They're only on the the boxes. Then I got this one. This one's so pretty. This one, I like the bottles too. This is just a really pale green. This is DS06. And if I remember, this one's called like August Ocean. And to me, it almost kind of looked like a pale jade. So I thought that looked really, really cool. And I just really like the color. And then this one is very pretty. This is a magnetic one. This is DM04. And it is called Iris. Ooh. I love this one. And Devox magnetic gels are super pretty. Like, they're so nice. So nice. So that is all of my haul. I don't have any more Sweetie stuff on the way to me, because I know in my last haul I had said, oh, I have this haul, and then pretty soon I'm gonna have another one, because I made another order like 2 days after I made this one, and it was like on the way to me. No, I don't have another order like in the pipeline as of yet. So yeah, I'm super excited to try this stuff. I know this one was a little bit more I guess I want to it was a kind of a little bit more random. It was more stuff I needed, like the prep and the bonder, because I want to try to make my nails last, especially with the peel off base coat, because I love the Jello peel off base coat and it works and I love that, but they always there's always a couple nails that just pop straight off within a day or two, and then there's always a couple that don't ever want to pop off at all, so I do use the stuff, but it's just crazy that they pop off so easy. And I've heard of people having the exact opposite problem where they can't get it to come off, which that sucks too. But I want it to be how a lot of the people I watch on YouTube, long hair pretty nails, Evie, she always talks about how she loves the Jello peel off base coat, and that it stays on until she takes it off, and that's what I want. So that's why I bought the prep and the bonder. Figured it always up my prep game. I got the 2 twinkle, or well, not twinkle gels, one of them is called Twinkle, but the 2 Doi glitter gels. I thought they were cute. The matte top coat for art, the other top coat, because you can never have too much top coat. And then I just got a 3 polishes that I knew I would have wanted down the line. So I was like, oh, and the pen for the art. So yeah, like I said, I'm not a big artist, so don't expect anything mind-blowing out of that, but like some swirlies or little things like that would be really cool. Is if I could get my son to draw me a set of nails with this. I get them all prepped and stuff, and then he draws them for me, because I have 2 boys and they both are really, really, in my opinion, which I am biased, they are both really good artists, but they have 2 completely different styles. But my one son, my oldest son, his artwork is amazing. I love it. I love it. I wouldn't show it on here unless he told me I could, but it's awesome. He's got this creepy, weird, I don't want to say Tim Burton-esque, because it's not quite that, but it's a very creepy, weird, interesting art style that I love. I just love that art style from him. And I think it'd be really cool if I had him draw me a set of nails. And I think that'd be really cool. So I hope he would do it. I wonder if he'd do it. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. And if he does, I'll wear him on camera. But yeah, anyway. I just thought this was pretty cool. Like the little pin. And it was like I said, it was only $3. So I was like, well shit. For $3, I'll get it. And it looks like it's a nice little pin. Alright. So yeah, that is my haul. I'm super excited to try out some of these things. I am loving the Divock brand so far. That's the one I have the most of at this point. But there are other like brands I want to try. The Divock one is really, really pretty. Alright, so that's my haul and I'll talk to you later. Bye!